Let's go to this now. Transport Minister Mbalula will be conducting an oversight visit to the N12, where SANRAL have been assisting with road maintenance in towns along the route. Mbalula visited Wolmaransstad a few months ago following social media posts about the state of the N12, where it crosses through town. For more now, we cross to our reporter Zebulon Maine. Zebulon, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Now, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I think you are in Wolmaransstad, and I know that town very well. You know, it's about 250 kilometers outside of Johannesburg if you're going to the Northern Cape, and obviously ultimately to the Western Cape in Cape Town. Talk us through what the minister has found and what you see currently.
Thank you very much indeed. This is what they call it, a treasure route, the road that is connecting three provinces to be precise. But what I can say to you is that the state of this road, it has changed completely, like you have just described, to say you know this road very well. Prior to March, this road used to have so many potholes. We used to drive here as journalists when we were covering protests in this town and the nearby town, Bloemhof. But now the state of this road has completely changed. But we are going to talk to Minister of Transport, Minister Mbalula, to take us through as to what did he discover, because his visit started in Potchefstroom this morning, and he went to Klerksdorp. Now he's here in Wolmaransstad. Minister, thank you very much for joining us. You've been here in the Northwest since in the morning. What have you observed about this road?
I've been in Northwest not this morning, but earlier on. This is my second visit. This is a follow-up to Imbizo. We don't just make pronouncements. The people of this town, the drivers, everybody here, this road where we are standing, it was not a pothole, it was a dam. And then I told them that I'm going to fix it. And not because it's my name, that's my job, to fix things. And then you can look at here, starting from starting from down in Potchefstroom on the N12, with the MEC and the municipality, with SANRAL. We came here and we started the work. The work is not complete. I'm still going to come back when the work is complete. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. And this tells a story about what we want to do. President Ramaphosa have said to me that I must take over the issue of fixing potholes throughout the country. So by July, I'm going to launch a national campaign on the fixing of potholes, because people are not fixing potholes. They take the money, it disappears. And then people are saying government day and that, and they get involved in accidents. Potholes are not being fixed. I'm hard at work and I'm cooking the final product by tomorrow. With National Treasury, I briefed the Minister of Finance, and I'm rolling out a national project. And this project will be rolled out throughout the country, working with municipalities. Potholes will be closed. I'm going to take the money that we have been allocating and use it to close these potholes, and even have control over the money in terms of grants that we have been given to the provinces, to direct them where we can account visibly about the work that we can do. It cannot be that a province like Northwest, with a highway like this one, it could deteriorate to the state that it was at. And then you could see for yourself. And today you can look at the road, and it is perfect. And the work is not done, but you can see that the work that has been started here, it is indeed a good work. And this is what government must be known about. Government must be known about resolving people's issues and not being obsessed about our problems. Your problems and your wife and your kids, resolve them at home, and then resolve people's problems. Yeah, that is our job. So I'm very happy about this task and the work that has been done here by SANRAL.
Minister, we understand that according to what I have discovered is that this road here in town belongs to the municipality, and after town going to Bloemhof, it belongs to SANRAL. Are we going to see SANRAL fixing this road, or are you going to hand it back to the provincial government?
Well, SANRAL is going to be fixing this road and maintaining it and making it a point that it stays in a state of is in a pristine state like in all the other national roads. And when I come here in July, this road, I'm told by the engineers and everybody working here, it will be complete by July. And we don't have roads at our under Sanral that are not, in a state of what we have seen in Wolmaransstad, even starting from Potchefstroom upwards, the road was in another state. We are one with the province in terms of what needs to happen here. We're going to be working Liremula PC. Section 100 is coming to an end. We're going to be working together in terms of fixing the roads because there is money, and money must prioritize the roads that need to be fixed. You can't have government spending 100 million, 600 million on a 42-kilometer road. With 100 million, you can fix a lot of potholes here. But the problem kuri rachelete ithatlo inyamela mo burugweng ba monna le mosadi chelete ya nyelela rra bogodi bo iphile matla Zondo o re neile report e monate la isa bui tse di monate mo bathong ba ba mmara ke report ya botlhokwa gore se leng sa batho ke sa batho a se ka sa nyelela mo matsogong a rona. What belongs to the people belongs to the people, and it can't disappear in our hands. And our government must lead from the front that there will never be another state capture. We'll work with the people. We'll put an eye of the hawk in the expenditure of road maintenance and rehabilitation in all the province and in the country. And we shouldn't have a situation where money is being spent and you don't know where the money is going.
Before we come to state capture, we understand that there's been money that has been roll over instead of fixing the roads in the northwest. Are there any actions that you're going to take against those who are supposed to make sure that that money goes to fixing the roads in the province? Because we have so many potholes, especially in our internal roads.
We have built new roads here, and the northwest have come to open them. But the point is, if you've got the proper leadership and the strategic leadership that thinks properly, you will know that before you build a new road, fix those that you have. Look at the lifespan of the road. The road will tell you that we are tired. Now, it's no longer a pothole. It is because this road, in terms of its lifespan, has expired. It's irreparable. You must start it from fresh. But money is moved to other areas because our priorities are crooked. So we've got to get that right. So our intervention, working with the provinces, is to get and fix our engineering focus on the fixing of roads proper. Secondly, get our expenditure right. Thirdly, prioritize properly. Don't go and fix a road or build a new road when the road just next to you is not being fixed. And then address the issue of the expenditure. Money allocated must be spent. Saliva Mulapis, the MEC of Public Works, was discussing with me that we are finalizing the employment of the new accounting officer in the province. He's finalizing things with Tulas Ngesi. As we withdraw in the northwest, expenditure, rollovers must be something of the past. We cannot cry foul that our roads are in this state, and yet there is millions of money that are rolled back to treasury and they are not being spent. So it means there is a problem with our expenditure capacity. We need to fix that.
You spoke about the state capture. What's your view with regards to the report that has been presented to the president by Judge President Zondo?
No, the report is what is expected. People who are faced with what Justice Zondo have presented in the report, they must face the music, each one according to their sin. You must answer your own sins, even if it is me, anybody. There's nothing wrong. Justice Zondo have done his job, and in my view, he has done an excellent job. He's been under tremendous pressure. It is over now. The onus is on us to process what he has put before the nation. Let's look at the report. The report was our own truth commission. I was a critic personally of the state capture, and with the report I've seen it that it is real, and we need to change our ways in government. It cannot be business as usual. And it was brave of President Ramaphosa, it was brave of the ANC government not to fudge the difficult question of the state capture under the carpet. If it was another government, it would have done all sorts of tricks to basically hide or run away from the recommendations of Thulima Tonzela. And the president and the ANC confronted this. So it is up to the ANC to learn and to look at its own internal controls. Are they sufficient to curb corruption? And government must do the same. Let us not rush past each other like Casey and Jojo, like we don't know what has happened in this country. What has happened has happened. Let's look at it. And then if indeed there are people, police don't have to establish a commission of inquiry to investigate you. If they're investigating you and there is prima facie evidence as per the report, it is their job to do their job. Now that is the next phase that we need to embark upon. It is our product, we need to own it up, and then we need to process it. And we need to talk about it, its political implications, and we shouldn't defend each other about it. It is about the principle of integrity, and it cannot be business as usual, and that is what is fundamental about the Zondo Commission. We can't have sleepless nights. The report is there, it has been completed. If you want to critique, you feel that it has been overzealous on you as an individual, or it is unfair, it is only fair that it on review, and this one I think I'm treated unfair. That's how it is. So it is not fait accompli and cast in stone. It can be criticized, but let us not begin to characterize Justice Zondo as an enemy of our people, an enemy of the revolution, an enemy of our struggle. He is not. He has done what he was supposed to do, and he has completed his job. He has run the race, and it is up to us to own up, and at the same time to plaster up the cracks and resolve what we can't resolve. Those who have to face music, and because of their acts and recklessness, they must face the music. There is no doubt about it, and there is no retreat.
Lastly, Minister, before I let you go, in the report of Ndate Zondo, there's a recommendation to say that there's a corruption, a massive corruption that has taken place at Prasa, and he recommends that there must be a commission to investigate the rot in Prasa. What's your view with regards to that?
I will give an account about Prasa in the next coming weeks. I've given the board the task to look at the report, and then I don't want to comment now. I'll give a full account about when I took over, what happened, because people forget. They forget quickly, and then they will insinuate all of that. We are on track in terms of rebuilding Prasa. Indeed, Prasa was everybody's property. People did as they wish. There was no control, and the system had collapsed. The company was hollowed out in terms of capacity. COVID-19 came, and then our infrastructure was vandalized. Security companies that were there were not serving the purpose. It was just mnige, javelin. We know that. So Babu Zondo have given us the report. I will give an account, not in self-defense. What we are doing going forward, the rest is up to the president, because the president is not being decisive and so on. On my part, I've been decisive. I'm being decisive. I'm not going to put up with mediocrity. I'll give account in terms. The board also will speak for itself. Let's build this country. Let's turn around Prasa. And the evidence is there to show that indeed ziyajika izinto. And then most important, if people want to see criminals and those who are to be charged and others in red overalls, so let them go. And let's build what Zondo has given country and make South Africa a corrupt-free country. This is what Zondo is saying to us. Nobody, no holy cows, and all of that. The terms of reference were important. It was supposed to look from this point to that point. It ended up everywhere. But forward implementation of his recommendation.
Thank you. Much, Minister, we have to leave it there. There was Minister of Transport Fikile Mbalula giving us an update with regards to the N12 road that is passing here in Wolmaransstad. The state capture report. He just told us that he's going to give the report according to the way it is. With that, back to you in studio.
Sebulon Maine, thank you so much for that interview. Of course, Sebulon Maine out on the N12 in the Northwest, speaking there to Minister Mbalula. Of course, he's commended Justice Zondo and, of course, the Commission, saying that those that are implicated in the Commission and the report itself, the state capture report, should then be facing the music, saying there ziyajika izinto. All right, now let's continue to speak about the state capture report that, of course, was handed over to President Cyril Ramaphosa. Of course, this is the fifth and final report, and part of the commission, found that President Cyril Ramaphosa, in his capacity as the deputy president at the time, ought to have known about state capture.